Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon, everybody. Our very own guest on the left and on the right. If I may see this in plural, it's because I cannot name you one after the other, Mr. Vice Governor. The Paramount Sultan is my balay. And imagine I am from Marawi City because I am the Sultan of Marawi. But I feel there is no time for all of us here looking before you. That's why I'm almost out. I'm already downstairs to go home. And I texted the Paramount Sultan that, Balay, I'm sorry, I have to go. And mind you, if I may something or say something about the Sultanate. There was before the Sultanate of Batangas City. And I was the one made to research, Mr. Vice Governor, what is the genealogy of Batangas. The time I was having my master's degree in UP, and I researched it out that the people of the South, the descendants of Sultan Kudara, who happened to rescue Raja Sulaiman, but did not continue to Manila, but they were stranded in Batangas City, and there were Muslims here, under the descendants of our brothers, including Leviste, a Muslim by nature. Your father and me know each other. I'm sorry if I say this because I was the one authorized to research for the authenticity of having the genealogy of the Sultanate of Batangas, and by nature, the root of the people of Batangas, and that it has to come from the genealogy of the people descendant of Sultan Kudara, Mr. Paramount Sultan and Lipa. And many does not do this. If I have to say this, it's because it is always in my mind. Because really that if you are a Sultan and you know your genealogy, really that you can say something about yourself. But I was given a minute to talk. I will grab the opportunity because I have the plan to buy a house here in Batangas City, down there in National Homes. And we are almost finished with our contract, and I will be among the constituent Mr. Vice Governor, and so that if it happens that you feel like us, we feel now that we are both brothers and sisters as one, as manifested in videos that there is the Muslim and Christian brotherhood. It is actually by nature. Without prejudice, I hope nobody is hurt offended that we are brothers and sisters. Without the common denominator, because somebody might be hurt if I see you belong to this and you belong to that. So that if ever I have seen this, it is my obligation then to tell you that we belong to one. There are opinions to reach Batangas City, to reach the Almighty. Meaning, if there are 3 highways and roads in Batangas City, we are reaching our Creator and the Almighty. Thank you very much for having this, giving me this minute of talks, ladies and gentlemen. Maraming salamat po. Yan ang Sultanate of Marawi. Hindi niya kailangan ang interpreter. Because I finished my AP, my law, and master's degree, and I was a former professor of the Philippine Military Academy, where are you coming, sir? So that I am proud to have something about our being one in the brotherhood and sisterhood that we belong to one. Thank you very much.
Jazakallah khairan katsira. Maraming salamat po, Sultan sa Marawi. Sultan Marawi Subayun Mustafa. Maraming salamat po. But this time, I would like to, before I call this person who will give another message, you know what? One of the problems of Muslim po dito is yung halal. You know what? If you see, for example, Muslim goes to mall, for example, kukunin pa na yung ingredients at babasahin kung halal, kung meron ba itong mga pork content and all, ganun ka-sensitive. Kaya kung kakain kami, we're so sensitive, kailangan wala ang pork. Kaya I'm so I'm so honored really to call this person because they are Christian dominating place po. But you know what? I think they are the first city ba ma'am to have, hindi po no? Magkakaroon po ng halal slaughterhouse. Imagine ha, halal slaughterhouse in a Christian community. And this is through the leadership of this very empowered lady. I am talking no less than to give us a message of support. The mayor of Magallanes, Cavite Mayor Hasmin Maligaya. Ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Kaya niyo po muna batiin ko kayo ng isang maligayang anibersaryo, no? And, walking here, no, dito sa ating studio, nakita ko po yung pagkakaisa ng mga Muslim and Christians. And that alone, ignite the leadership of all the members here, our distinguished guests. Hindi ko na po kayo isa-isahin, kami makalimutan na po. At nagpapasalamat rin po ako, syempre, sa nag-imbita po sa amin, sa Sultan Faisal. Totoo po na sa bayan ng Magallanes, sa maliit na bayan ng Magallanes, Cavite, ay nagpaplano po kami at nangangarap magkaroon ng AAA slaughterhouse for chicken. And nakita po namin kung gaano kaganda ang opportunity na matap namin ang halal industry. And halal meaning the purposable, the allowable, but it is really the way of life, no? Our way of life. Even non-Muslims like us, ako po ay isang Kristiyano, but this is the way should be, no? The life way should be. Yung permissible, allowable, at hindi po haram. No? And siguro sa buong Pilipinas na po, tayong mga Pilipino, whether you are a Muslim or a non-Muslim, magkakaiba man po tayo ng mga paniniwala, magkakaiba man po tayo ng religion, magkakaiba man tayo ng pag-uugali at kultura, iisa lang naman po ang ating bansang Pilipinas. Iisa lang din po ang hangin na ating nakukuha, di ba? At sa tingin ko, ito po ang pudyan para ang buong Pilipinas, ang mga Pilipino, Kristiyano man o hindi, Muslim man o hindi, ay magkaisa para sa isang mas mataguyod na bansang Pilipinas at para mapagpatuloy, no? Kung ano po ang mga sumulan natin, kagaya po natin sa bayan ng Magallanes, kami po ay willing na mag-provide ng raw materials for our brothers Muslims, no? And ito po ay isang pamamaraan para makita natin na ang pagkakaisa ng non-Muslim and Muslim community ay hudyan ng pagkakaisa ng bawat Pilipino at hudyan din para magkaroon tayo ng mas maganda at mas progresibong Pilipinas. Kaya po muli, ang aming pong pasasalamat kay Sultan Faisal for having me here. And also, I congratulate all the leaders, religious sectors, and the political leaders, no, for having this kind of gathering para mapakita natin na ang mga Pilipino ay nagkakaisa. Muli po, happy anniversary po sa ating lahat.
Thank you po, Mayor Maligaya. Literally, we are maligaya na dito po kayo at maligaya kami na magkakaroon po ng halal slaughterhouse sa Cavite. MashaAllah. Right? Now this time, we will be hearing another message of support from Commander Jeffrey A. Magbanwa, GSC, Philippine. Sir?
Good afternoon po sa ating lahat. Ating pong 8-year Sultanate anniversary po, nabawin po si His Royal Highness Sultan Buyugan Bukoy Sa ating pong mga dignitaries, ating pong mga bisita at sa ating lahat po. Good afternoon. Ako po ay Group Commander ng 2 CRG or Civil Relations Group. At yung aking po mensahe ay i-acronyms ko na lang po 2. 2 po dahil yung araw na to ay nagkaisa o sa mga 8 years na nangyayari meron tayong Christian and Muslim friendship. So dalawa pong grupo ay nagkakaisa sa isang mapayapang community. At yung little C naman po ay tayo po na ay nagkakaroon ng common denominator. Gusto po natin ng mapayapang pagsasama at tayo po ay lahat ay nag-i-enjoy sa isang komunidad na nagkakasama-sama yung anumang klase ng paniniwala, anumang klase mga beliefs natin. At tayo po ay nabubuhay in good harmony. At yung letter R naman po ay ito po ay relationship. Sa bawat pagsasama po ng ating mga kababayan natin, tayo po lahat ay isang Pilipino. At naririto po yung ating pagre-respeto sa bawat isa. At sigurado walang kaguluhan dahil inuunawa natin yung culture. Inintindi po natin yung kalagayan ng ating mga kababayan. At ang panghuli po ay yung good manners. Pag tayo po ay nagkakaroon ng good manners and right conduct, wala pong pag-aaway o konflikt na mangyayari. Kung dito po ay magiging papayapa, magkakaroon po tayo ng kaunlaran, at tayo po lahat ay maligaya sa ating binambayan. Yun na po yung aking acronyms, 2CRG, at maraming salamat po sa ating lahat.
Very well, thank you so much, sir. This time we'll be hearing another message of support from the Lipa City, Councilor Honorable Spy Toledo.
Magandang hapon ako sa inyong lahat at magandang hapon din po sa lahat ng ating mga bisita sa ating po na Paramount Sultan Kokoy. Maraming salamat po sa inyong imbitasyon at sa lahat po ng mga religious group. Magandang hapon po sa inyo. Bilang representative po ng Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Lungsod ng Lipa, tayo lamang po ay nagpapasalamat at nagpapahayag ng ating suporta sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim. Ganun din po ang ating paghanga sa lahat po ng ating mga kapatid na Muslim bilang isa rin po na may dugo na mula po sa Mindanao ngayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Lubos po akong nagagala dahil mayroon po tayo pagkakaisa dito sa lungsod ng Lipa. Hindi lamang para palaguin ang ating ekonomiya, ngunit ipakita natin ang pagkakaisa bilang isang Muslim at bilang isang Kristiyano na hindi hadlang ang ating mga linulot at paniniwala, ngunit nangiibabaw ang pagmamahalan sa ating mga sarili upang magkaroon ng isang maligaya at masaganang komunidad bilang po sa lungsod ng Lipa, manapay sa buong Pilipinas. Ganon din ang isang pong pagsaludo sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim dahil nagiging katuwang po namin kayo sa pagbibigay ng mga technical skills sa pamamagitan po ng TESDA upang ipalaganap din ang ating pong kakayanan para may bahagi sa ating mga kababayan. At ganoon din po, muli po, lubos na bumabati sa inyo ng Happy 8th Year Sultanate Anniversary and Muslim Christian Friendship Day ngayong araw po ito. Magandang hapon po at maraming salamat po sa inyo.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد السلام عليكم
una ng ating Paramount Sultan, His Royal Excellency, Sultan Oyugan Popoy Inaning Bansaw, the local government units of Batangas, also the Cavite, now represented by our Honorable Vice Governor, Honorable Antonio Mark Leviste II, the Vice Governor of the province of Batangas, our previous speakers from the different LGUs in the province of Batangas, and also representing the LGU of Cavite province, most particularly Magallanes, our very good friend, Ma'am, the Honorable Mayor Angel Magallanes Bautista, together with the Municipal Administrator, Attorney Christine. Why we mention their names here? Because in the heart of a Christian-dominated or almost 100% in Magallanes, and yet they are pushing for the halal industry. That is the goal of no less than the President, His Excellency, President Bongbong Marcos, particularly on halal, Islamic finance, and food security. And we are so fortunate that with the effort of these very respected leader in the Muslim community and his Christian brothers and sisters in the person of Paramount Sultan, that he is now presently the board of director, and the member of the board of the Philippine Halal Export Development and Promotion Board as per Republic Act 10817, and as of now, he is the only representing the private sector. So Sultan Oyugan Popoy Bansaw is an epitome of this so-called Muslim and Christian brotherhood. And when you speak of Christian and Muslim brotherhood, you exemplify one, peaceful coexistence, that we have the presence of our respected leaders, our respected from the Roman Catholic, the Philippine Independent Church, United Methodist Church, and the Muslim ulama, who are all here today to showcase the real spirit of brotherhood, love, unity, peace, understanding, because after all, we are all Filipino. And this is the advocacy of Paramount Sultan Popoy Bansaw, because he is also, we are so fortunate that in life there is in this area of Luzon, there is the active involvement, participation, and the cooperation of the Muslim sector towards strengthening peace and order and economic upliftment. So with the support of our leaders, like from the military, the armed forces of the Philippines or the Philippine National Police, peace and order is not only the obligation of our government, but even with the private sector. And you have seen that our brother Muslims and our sisters who are here in Luzon, particularly in Batangas, for their livelihood, for their business, for their family. And this is the spirit of one nation, one country, one Filipino people. And we are so happy that in the Sultanate of Batangas, we are also bringing through the person, through the leadership of Paramount Sultan Popoy Bansaw, we will be having, inshallah, get willing, another 8 years or
many more years of that genuine brotherhood and unity, cooperation in making our country a very competitive also. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, my representation here, aside from a relative of the Royal Paramount Sultan, Kokoy, I am also the present Deputy Executive Director of the Philippine Trade Training Center under the Department of Trade and Industry, and I also handle the so-called halal brand team. That is why Vice Governor, our mayors, in terms of capacity building, because halal, as mentioned by Mayor Angel, is a $1 trillion emerging global economy. And it's only here in Batangas, it's only here in Cavite and Calabarzon that we have our halal laboratory in the Department of Science and Technology in Laguna. And also, in closing, as part of the halal task force under the Department of Trade and Industry, we would like to be in partnership with you, the local government units, the church, our church leaders, sir, fathers, and also the community, the Muslim ulama, the business community, the MSCP, for us also to be a part of this global emerging halal industry, as also pronounced by our Master of Ceremony. Maraming salamat po at hindi ko na patatagalin. Mabuhay po ang 8th year Sultanate anniversary Muslim Christian Friendship. Mabuhay po His Royal Excellency, His Royal Highness Sultan Toyogan Kokoy Binanig Bansa Palakpakan.
In behalf of the Royal Houses of Sultanate of Batangas, through our customary traditions, the adat and istiadat, and with the presence of the provincial government of Batangas, and we have also the local executives from Cavite. So the Royal Houses of Sultanate of Batangas is conferring you as one of the great dato of the Sultanate of Batangas. So, can you please pin, okay, give it to,
of Batangas. Congratulations. Mabuhay.